Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? So good to see you all. Welcome. We are live today. Yes, we are. And we're talking about healing a strong Black woman. I'm sharing, so I hope that you are sharing too. I'm sharing, letting everybody know that we're going live. I've been doing a bit of sharing, so that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing. So sharing is caring. So go ahead and share with everyone and let them know that we're going live. We are streaming live, y'all. We're using Restream, and I'm gonna leave my link below. It helps the channel out. If you all will that you want to use Restream, but in so many amazing places, amazing platforms, streaming over on, of course, here on YouTube, we're streaming on Facebook, streaming on Facebook group, and we're streaming on LinkedIn. I think I got everybody. Well, welcome. I'm Synolve, by the way. Welcome. I am so excited about an amazing topic. I have an amazing guest, as always, one of my amazing sister friends, April, and she's going to be talking with me today. And first of all, let me just say that it's good to have sister friends, especially when you got a crazy life going on. You got adult children and you got real life. Because I know some of y'all have perfect lives. Okay, I know y'all are perfect. You know, y'all have all the perfect things and all your schedules, line up perfectly. But hey, I don't live in that world. I have, an amazing life with beautiful, amazing husband and children. And sometimes I live in the South with the storm. We've been having storms, and so sometimes you got to reschedule some stuff, and sometimes stuff gets off, a little off. Come on, anybody else with me? Like, y'all don't live in a perfect world. Like, y'all know stuff is not perfect, and you just got real life stuff going on. If that is you, let me know. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below if that is you, because that's definitely me. Well, I'm excited about today. As I said, I have an amazing guest that's on with me today. April of Afrikan Dreamin. Y'all know April is absolutely amazing. She's a part of an amazing duo. She and Julius run the channel and share their lives in Tanzania and moving and expating, repatriating to Tanzania. And so I'm excited to share with her. We're talking about healing the strong Black woman. I've been doing this series, and so welcome to everyone who's coming into the chat. I've been doing this series with everyone, as you know, over on YouTube and so many other places, talking about healing a strong Black woman. And so if you have seen that, then let me know. If you in the chat, give me a thumbs up if you've seen that video. We are throwing away our capes. We are letting it go. If you haven't seen that video, then I need you, please. Oh, excuse me. I need you to please go and check that out. I need to ask my producer something. So, Milton, I'm sending you a text. I got a question for you. I got a small issue. So we're going to get that fixed. In the meantime, in between time, I am on Buy Me a Coffee. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee, please head over to Buy Me a Coffee. Hopefully, we can share the link in the broadcast in the chat where you can head over to Buy Me a Coffee and you can buy me a tea over on Buy Me a Coffee. And so this is amazing. And let's see, I'm telling him I can't see the chat. So I can't see the chat for some reason. So he's going to help me out, figure out why that is happening. But welcome. I'm so glad you all are here. If you're chatting, there it is. Okay, if you're chatting, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it so much. Let's see. Afrikan Dreamin is here. Welcome. And Milton is here. Let's see. LP is here. Callie Homesteading with Pooh Bear is here. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it so much. And so let's see. I'm going to grab a link so that you all, if you be so inclined, you can buy me a coffee over, buy me a tea over on Buy Me a Coffee. I really would appreciate it. That would help the channel out so much. And then um, April will be back in just a moment. We are also multicasting on her and streaming over on her channel and my channel as well. So this will be the first time that I am doing this. I am excited. I'm just saying. So many good things are going on. So many good things are going on. And so, yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, we are doing amazing things. We are healing ourselves, able to, heal other people. We're able to create an amazing community together. And so there's the link to buy me a tea over on Buy Me a Coffee, and that does help to support the channel, and I really appreciate it. Let's see, looks like April is joining us and she's coming back in. And so welcome, welcome, welcome. There's that link. There you go. You can add it as well. So April is here. And so we're just going to go ahead and add her to the stream. Welcome.
Hi.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about yourself so the people over on my channel can sorry about that. See you and know who you are.
So I am April. I am a part of the duo Afrikan Dreamin on YouTube, and we just talk about our life here in Tanzania. We talk about cooking, gardening, farming, all of the above, and we love doing it. We're having fun. So yeah.
Now, we have been trying to get this together for Healing the Strong Black Woman for for a couple of weeks now. It seems like every time something pops up, but it's important. It's so important for us as Black women to heal. I was just talking to this about this with my husband, and I said to him, I said, well, sometimes you almost don't know. I almost don't know what to share. And he said, well, I said, what do you think from a man's perspective? What do you think about, healing in Black women? And he said something I just thought was phenomenal. He said that one of the things with women, especially Black women, is that they have to be everything for everyone. You have to be everything for your husband. You have to be everything for your spouse. You have to be everything, for your children, for your family. And I know something about that because my babies come first. My children, I mean, I will drop April noses. I mean, this is just, I will drop everything for my babies. I mean, it's just, I just will. I mean, that's just the way they come in, and I just, what do you need? What do you need? Like, it's the middle of the day. What you need? What you need? Who hurt you? Right?
Right.
Like, my daughter, my son, they're like, oh man, I mean, what? We just come in looking for lunch. Usually it's, hey mom, on the way to the refrigerator, right? So
Yep.
and so for you, April, what did tell me your thoughts about what Milton said, because I thought, coming from a man, and I hope Julius is in the stream if he's available. I know he is. He's so supportive and kind. What do you think about these roles that we as Black women have to play? Right?
We wear so many hats. So many hats. I don't have children, but I'm a sister. I'm an aunt. I'm a daughter. I'm a teacher. I'm all of these things. I'm a wife.
A
I'm
wife.
all of these things. Yeah, and you have to multitask your whole life and everything that you do. So it can be a lot. It can be a lot. And we are everything to everybody all at once. And it can be a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But we wear those hats proudly, straighten them out, Yes, yes.
We wear that crown, right? We wear that crown. It is what it
Absolutely.
is. And speaking of crowns, I am streaming over in Unleash the Queen in You, which is my Facebook group. So if you will join us over there, please do. I'll have links for that group as well, along with links for Black Exodus, because I know a lot of you all, like myself and April, which April and Julius have already done, are
Yep.
expatting. So that's another opportunity for you to join us over there as well. And so I am just so grateful for you all. And of course, information about April and Julius and their channel is there. I am seeing that there is an opportunity for you all to donate, and you can donate to Afrikan Dreamin School fundraiser here, right here by following this link. So please tell us a little about that as we're wearing all of these hats, because one thing about us as Black women and Black people, um, first of all, Black African Americans, we are a tribe unto ourselves. So
Absolutely.
we want to help and love helping. And so please tell us what you and Julius have got, amazing plans that you guys have put up over.
Yes, so we are doing the fundraiser for one of the local schools here in Tanzania. At the school, they have a primary school from ages 3 to 5, and they have a daycare, and they also have a vocational school for the young mothers in different villages that come, and they don't know they're illiterate. They can't read or write, so they're teaching them valuable skills like sewing, cooking, things like that, so they can get jobs, so they can take care of their children. And while they are in vocational classes there, their children are at the daycare, so they can learn and they know that their children are taken care of. So we're doing the fundraiser so that we can raise funds to help children with school fees and supplies like books, paper, all that stuff, uniforms. And we're also helping the mothers that are there with their young children, and so they can learn the skills that they need to be able to take care of their kids. So it's a really great school. I think they started in 2012, and they are just doing amazing work in the community and also bringing in these young mothers, 16, 17, 18 years old, without any education, from other villages, and just giving them education so they can go out, take care of their children. So that's what's going on with the fundraiser. Yeah.
That is awesome. And I figured out now how to mute myself. So that's I'm learning Restream as we go. I am just so proud of you guys and the work that you're doing. I am so proud of you in the work that you are doing. And so I am so glad that you shared this. You have a whole video, because you all have at least that I know of, a live stream talking about this over on your channel. So please leave, if Nightbot or Afrikan Dreamin can leave that link to their channel in the chat, that would be helpful, because I know you have at least a stream, and you all actually went to the school and you interviewed the headmaster.
The headmistress and one of the teachers there. Yes. And we do have a little bit more B-roll, I guess you could say, and we're going to put that in, we're going to do that later as a follow-up with, I'm sorry, Nightbot, this live, y'all, and I didn't know we could link it, so Nightbot is putting up stuff on there. We live, y'all. It's live. That's how it goes. So, yeah.
And literally, I just found out how to do this when I said we ended up rescheduling, so that space of time when between the time we actually came on live and rescheduling, I actually went to a training about how to do this. So it worked.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's so cool though, because I saw that when you sent me the link and I tried it out. I'm gonna do another test with it, but it's really cool, and you can simulcast like we're showing on your channel and my channel. And the thing is, it's going live on my channel, on our channel also. So Nightbot kicks in on the live. So I had some stuff in there already. So I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem. I was just like, oh wow, I can do that. So I haven't tested everything out. So that was awesome. Yeah, that was awesome to be able to test things out and just kind of see how everything works. So hello, Afrikan Dreamin. I know that's probably Julius over there. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome everyone. Kelly Homesteader LP. Welcome, Black Tropicals Homestead. Black Tropicals Homestead, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. There is Rambo Green Hands. Thank you so much for of course, Nightbot is here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Warning Syndrome seems to be here. Matrell is here.
Matrell, hi.
She is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, there you are. Matrell on a mission. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Blind Guy, his wife, and their life are here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. So we have got a nice, amazing group here. And so welcome. And I know some of you all don't like to come in, but that's okay. You're watching and we appreciate you. Reset your crown daily. You better work. Absolutely. Yes. Reset daily. Absolutely. Thank you so much. That is such amazing comment. I mean, we have to reset our reset our crown daily. And so that is a daily thing. We appreciate y'all for joining us. We do. Thank you so much. You can support the channel here. If you want to support what their work that they're doing, you can definitely support them. Yes, by all means. Milton is putting the group in the Unleash the Queen in You group. Thank you so much, Milton, for your help.
Yes.
Couldn't do it without you. Absolutely. Thank you. Blind Guy says, I'm watching on both channels. Look, you're a superstar. Rockstar. Let's see. This is so amazing. This is amazing to be streaming. Good afternoon. This is why I love Restream. One of the things that Blind Guy, his wife, and their life said was that you need to reset your crown daily.
Absolutely.
Right? What are some of the things that you do to reset your crown?
You know, when I wake up in the morning, I try to do this every morning. Sometimes I don't remember, but I try to do this every morning. I try to wake up and think of 3 things that I am grateful for. And it sounds like a simple thing, but it can actually be kind of hard to do. The first thing you go to is negativity. That's the easiest route to take, right? So I always start off with 3 things that I am grateful for every day. And that sets the tone for my day. And I do yoga. I talk to my husband and we joke and laugh. And, just little bitty things. It's small things. It's nothing huge. It's just being grateful for just being alive, being able to, do the things I want to do and be happy, being on YouTube and making videos. Just taking that time for yourself, just a few minutes before the day starts, 5-10 minutes, and just talk about what you're grateful for and just be happy and have gratitude for the day, for being alive, for breathing the air that you breathe. Look up, get up in the morning, go sit outside and be with nature, hear the birds chirping, have the sun on your face, just little things. Synolve, you there?
Those are so important. I'm learning Restream, y'all. I got
It's a test, y'all. We're working it out. We're working it out.
I'm working it out. I'm working it out. I'm working it out. I One of the things that I do to reset my crown. That was such an amazing question from Blind Guy, his wife, and life. One of the things that I do to reset my crown are very similar to what April does. I like to lay in bed for those first couple of minutes before I get up and hit the world, and just kind of talk to myself, and just let my mind kind of wander, like just kind of let my thoughts wander, not like over pressure myself to like rush out of bed, zoom into the next thing. And so I think that really does help me. I do take naps. Y'all know I'm the nap queen, so I take naps
Naps are
regularly.
important.
Look, naps are real. They are important. I believe in naps. Yes, I do. And so that helps me to really reset and restore my crown. And like April, I try not to concentrate on the negativity. But when I notice that I'm concentrating on the negativity, one of the things that I do is to grab a tea. And of course, you can, of course, help support the channel by buy me a tea over on Buy Me a Coffee. Y'all like that segue? I'm just saying. That was good. Um, but really, I do. I make herbal teas, and so I also grow some of our own herbs. And
Mm-hmm.
so yesterday I was showing our sage, which is growing
Yes,
on its
I saw
own.
that.
I know. I was so I didn't even replant it. Like it just is coming up on its own, and so I am just happy about that. But we grow a lot of our own. Hubby's our farmer, our resident farmer, so we kind of grow, which is a bit tricky for us these days. But we're still growing some things at his mom's house. But yeah, as we're planning to expatriate and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna, I think, gonna do some planter boxes. So that
Nice.
should be, yeah, that should be fun. But this is the link to buy me a coffee, and so buy me a tea because y'all know I like tea. But I love making herbal teas. Herbal gardening, of course, is a part of my self care. If you watch my reels over on Instagram, I talk a lot about self care and self love over there. On Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I talk a lot about that. And gardening is a part of my therapy. When my hands are in the dirt and I'm working in the dirt, I can completely lose myself. And I love
Absolutely.
seeing, yeah, I mean, I love seeing what the earth brings without me having to force it, because it's one thing about the earth. If you feed it, it will feed you. Just like the sage,
Absolutely. Yes.
I did not have to replant it this year. I didn't have to mint. I like working with herbs, especially because they're things that I don't have to replant. I don't really have to worry about lemongrass, balm, all those things. And for those of you who know, I have rheumatoid arthritis and allergies and sinuses, all of that. So these things have been my lifesaver for
Mm-hmm.
managing, for pain management, for managing pain, and for dealing with all these other things that life throws out at you, like menopause and all these, other things that we women go through, where we have to
Right.
work through this crown. And so
Right.
to keep, you know, all that is, even just healing. So I love working with herbs. I love making herbal teas.
Yes.
Absolutely love making herbal teas. I
Yes.
make plans. Hubby, when I get off here, I'm gonna make hubby a blend. And this is educational purposes. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do.
Right.
I'm not a doctor, although I play one on YouTube and social media from time to time. But I make herbal teas that have been able to assist him with diabetes and with my allergies and with they aid
Mm-hmm.
with high blood pressure and other. So taking care of my health is also part of resetting our crown, because a lot of times we
Absolutely.
as women take care of everybody else and their health, and then we drain and run ourselves to the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't take care of us,
Right. Right.
right?
It's so important to take care of yourself. And I love what you said about just getting in the garden and getting in the dirt. It's something about Jules was talking about that last night in the live. Just being a part of nature. Just it's a such thing as grounding. getting barefoot and standing in the ground and feeling the ground, feeling the earth, feeling nature. That's spiritual. That's in you. And like you said, if you put things in the ground, it'll feed you. It'll give it back. It's beautiful. And it's so relaxing getting in the garden, just putting some seeds in and just watching it grow, and then you can go and eat it. That's the best thing ever. That's a great reset.
Eat something you grew? Oh my. No.
Yes.
This is why I brag on my cheese.
Yes. I'm loving the herbal teas too. I try to blend rosemary out of the garden, ginger, turmeric, and because I was feeling kind of bad one day, and I was like, let me just try this because I was looking at all the medicinal purposes of different herbs and stuff, and I put that blend together, drank it, and I felt better. I love making tea blends. I want to get into that more, so I'm watching you. I'm watching you, so now I'll see what you're doing.
I think they're more they're. Of course, they're on Instagram. If you follow me, you'll see. But they're a little bit more compact over on TikTok because TikTok is really devoted more to my herbs. And the reason is because I will put up, I'm laughing because I've had this discussion with blind guy whose wife in their life. It was frustrating and hurtful and painful for me to post over on YouTube about herbs and get like 5 views, 10 views, 50 views, and then I'm over on TikTok sharing and I'm getting 16,000 views.
Right.
Like it hurt my feelings. Like, I was like, no. So that's why that was really why I even started a TikTok channel.
It will hurt your feelings because you're like, this is real good. Ain't nobody watching.
Real good. And that is why having other content creators around you is also good for your self-care. If you are a content creator, you need to find some other content creator friends.
Yes.
Because when it gets hard, they will help you reset your crown. They can laugh with you, they can smile with you, and they can support you, right?
Right.
They know. They know.
Well, the struggle is real.
When I'm playing with buttons and I'm trying to figure stuff out, they're like, oh, okay. Go ahead.
I know what you're doing.
But there's no problem. Just go ahead. But it is excuse me, so helpful to have supportive people in your corner, right? Because that helps. And April is one of the most supportive people, along with all of you and Blind Guy, his wife, in their life, who are also members of the channels and just amazing supporters, and Hebby, and so all of you all, because without you, we could not do what we do.
Right. Absolutely.
It takes a village, right? It takes it takes a whole village to reset the crown, and you need support in your life. How has support been so helpful for you guys, and for you especially as an African American woman living in Tanzania? What has that been like for you?
Well, I mean, you get support from all over. I have friends that are here, Tanzanians and fellow Americans, and just being there for each other. You have your woes and things that you miss about being in America, and you try not to make those comparisons, but that's your benchmark. If you're from America, you compare things to America, and sometimes you're like, oh, I wish this was here, oh, I wish that was here. And you talking to the Tanzanian about that, they're not gonna know you want KFC, you want some Popeyes. They don't know what you're talking about. But you have your American friends for that, and then you have your Tanzanian friends that show you the culture and introduce you to all these new places and these new foods, and they're happy that you're here, and that makes you happy to be here. So it's a lot of good stuff, encouragement, and just happy to see you. Every time I see my Tanzanian friends, they're happy to see me and Julius, or they're calling us, hey, when are we getting together again? So it makes you feel good. It makes you feel real good. They're happy to see you, happy for what you're doing, encouraging you to be here. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I mean, that's so important just to have, because sometimes we lose community here in America because
Mhm.
of the way things are. So to be able to go and to find community is so important, right? It's so
Absolutely.
important. Oh, okay. You can't type in the chat if you're listening. Well, thanks, Jill, for being here.
Thanks, Jill.
Appreciate that. That is awesome. Glad you're here. Blessings. I'm glad that Black Soul, excuse me, guys,
Like
was able
Florida.
to come
Hello.
by. Yay! Glad you're here. And just glad because it's good to have that support. It's good to have people, right, to just come in and to support you. April today was doing a video, and y'all know I love perfumes. I did a perfume haul with Atar
Mhm.
London, and I am so proud of myself, and just so excited. Go over to Instagram and you can check that out.
Yes.
I have over there on my Instagram and on Facebook. I have just at Synolve. I have these reviews of Atar London, but they decided that they wanted to feature me on their page on
Oh, that's
Instagram,
great.
and I so many amazing things are happening, and I'm just really excited about what a small channel could be and what a small
Right.
channel could do. And
Mhm.
so I am grateful to you all that it opens these opportunities, even though it's not sponsored yet. It opens these opportunities, right? We
Right.
speaking in things into existence, but it offers me this opportunity to be able to do different things. And I love reels. Y'all already know if you listen to me
Yes.
over on um, to grow your channel, to do those things. If you listen to me over on Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life, their channel, the interview we did, you know I love reels. And so April did a really amazing reel. Y'all need to go check this reel out where she was doing her hair and her makeup. Look how beautiful. Well, she was doing her hair. So, and then she did the, right? And then that was so cute. That was so
Thank
cute.
you.
It
They're so
was.
fun to do. Yeah.
So tell us about y'all, because now I don't have my long hair anymore. So y'all know it's easy for me to reset my crown. Because all we gotta do is get in the shower and look, we reset. Look, we already
Right.
we growing, y'all. We growing. Look,
Yes.
I was like, oh, I got hair on my ear, y'all. I got some. I was, I was like, oh, it's touching my ear. He was like, go ahead, Queen.
Don't
He's like,
steal your joy. That's all
right.
right.
So this is, so health, hair care and self-care and self-love and makeup and perfume. I do those things about perfume, all of that on the channel because we as women, we don't get enough chance, I think sometimes. Like when we were kids, we was like, oh, I got this new lipstick and I got this new thing. And I think sometimes, I was talking to my husband about this. Sometimes you just need to be a girl. Like you just need to be
Right.
a woman. You just need to show your soft and your feminine side. And so when I saw that video of you, I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Tell us about some of the things because you showed your process of how you did your hair. Tell us about some of those, things to reset your feminine beauty, to really reset your real crown. What are some of those things that
Right. Sometimes you just want to feel cute. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be pretty for no reason. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't doing nothing. Just want to get cute. So, I know we were doing our thing today. So I was like, okay, I've been preparing for a couple days because this is a process. This is a
look?
process.
You ain't even gotta say. I already know.
Right? It takes time. It's a couple days. So, I did a twist out and kept it for a couple days and then stretched it with some rubber bands. And then I was like, okay, it's showtime today. Let me get myself together. So I'll take it down, untwist it. I was like, ooh, curls is popping today.
Yeah.
Yes. Did my little makeup, whatever, put on a pretty dress, and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling myself, and it's all right. You can. What's wrong with that? You know, be pretty, feel pretty. Whatever makes you feel pretty, whatever makes you feel beautiful, do that. Julius is in the chat. I'm so girly. Yes, I am. But I can be tomboyish too. I can be tomboyish too. I can put my sweats on and no makeup and rock that too and still be cute. You know, it's just how you feel. You know, if you look good, you feel good, that type of thing. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. Whenever you want to do that, do it.
That is part of resetting my crown. I'm telling y'all, on the days when I do my hair, I get my whole tea going. I have my snacks. I'm just saying. I have my it's like my little special honey spoons. Like I have, yes, I make all kinds of stuff, but I didn't make this one, but I do make honey little honey goodies to go in my teas. And it's a whole day. And I missed my long hair because that was actually would take longer, right? I'd have that whole long, it's gotta dry, it's gotta do all these things. And so right. My guy's like TikTok to the rescue. You better know.
For real, facts.
Is there a channel link for the guests? Yes. If you look in the chat, sweetie, there is a channel link for the guests. And I put it on the screen. OC, the Everyday Life of OC Dish Chicks. Yes, I'm gonna try to look. YouTube be playing for us. Let me just say. Look, you gotta support each other. I'm gonna try to put their link in. If I'm gonna go back up and try to put their link, this is the way to support them and donate to them. And then I'm gonna try to find their link again. If I don't, will you drop it again? Let's see. Oh yes, let's see. Check out. Oh, here's a link to their channel. Here, it's in the chat. But here's a link. This will take you to their right. This is you guys, right?
No, that's someone else.
Oh no, it's not you. Oh well, I'm sorry.
No.
Well, you have to. Someone dropped theirs in the chat. I thought I saw it earlier.
Let me see.
But anyway, we will drop it and then you'll see it soon. Because I want to make sure that you see theirs. I'm sorry, I can't find it now. But so that you'll see Afrikan Dreamin in the chat. All right, but yes, we are having such a good time. You're watching them. I'm glad you all are here, and you can also buy Afrikan Dreamin a coffee as well because they're doing amazing things over in Tanzania. So yes, know that you can do that. Oh, you're at work listening. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I got you now. Gratitude, right? Gratitude is huge.
Yes.
One of the things that is such a great conversation. Blind guy, his wife, they're like, gratitude is huge. Being grateful, and April mentioned that one of the things you do for yourself is to wake up. Just recap the things that you are grateful for. So
yes,
absolutely. One of the things I'm grateful for is Restream, y'all. This is my link to my affiliate for Restream, and you can join Restream. I am having so much fun with Restream. You all remember, if you've been on my stream before, you have seen me flip out, go out, black out. You've seen all of those things happen. You've seen me get stuck and freeze. I'm not having any of those issues or problems with Restream. And if you want to stream and you are a content creator and you love to stream, please go over and check out Restream. This is what the platform I'm streaming on today. And you can begin streaming. It's absolutely amazing. You're witnessing this in real time because April is actually simulcasting over on her channel. And It's amazing. Have you been enjoying Restream as well? April, have you been trying it out?
I'm trying it out. I think we're probably going to do like a random test live maybe later on in the week just to try it out. But I'm really liking all the features. It's really cool that you can simulcast on other channels. That's awesome. It's a lot of cool features. You know, I still haven't worked all the way through it, but I'm going to check it out a little bit more and do a test. But so far, I like it. I really like it.
I like it too.
Yeah,
I like it too, and I love learning new things. That's another way that I
absolutely.
reset my crown. I feel like if
Yes,
I just get into a routine, a habit of doing something over and over and over again, that I get bored. I get really bored,
right,
and so
right.
with having this opportunity to learn about Restream has been an opportunity for me to get my brain going and to
Yeah, get
try
everything firing.
right and do
Yeah.
something new and also solve a problem because I had a problem when I was streaming on the other platform. Everybody may not, but I it just didn't want to really connect with the internet and all of that. And so once I moved to Restream, I really stopped having so many of these problems. And Restream really does have so many amazing features. So if you would, it does have to support the channel. Click on my Restream affiliate link and join and just give it a try. And give it a try because it really, if you're having a problem like I was having, you shouldn't be. You should be able to stream in freedom and joy, right? Really. African streaming. I'm assuming this is Julius, y'all.
It's
Julius
Julia.
is
It's my
amazing.
baby. Yeah, supportive.
And thank y'all for being here. Yes, thank y'all for being here. Thank you all. We really appreciate that. And let's see, Montreal on a mission is saying she's a nap too. nap, nap queen, excuse me. Nap.
Yes,
You like to nap too, April.
I do. You know, see what's considered a nap? Because for me, I feel like I go to sleep. Because I'm gonna sleep. If I go sleep, I'm sleeping for about 4 hours. If I'm that tired where I take a nap during the day, I'm going to sleep about 4 hours. So is that a nap or is that going to sleep? I don't know. What's a nap? Is it like an hour, 2 hours? What's the cap on a nap?
It's a snack. It's a small snack. But yeah,
Yeah.
we're taking a siesta. She's over there taking
Yeah.
siesta. Black Soul Urban Homestead says blessings all. Just drop them by the show. Support, hit the like button. Be sure you are hitting
Thank
the like
you.
button
Yes.
on both channels. So if you're over here watching me, go over to April and hit the like button. If you're over at April, hit the like button. I'm loving this streaming and
It's so
simulcast because
nice. It's
it
so
gets
cool.
us to be able to support both channels, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That is amazing. That I love this. I love it. So I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything because I got a note from my producer that I have missed a couple of things in the right. I have missed a couple of things, Snuggles.
It
I have missed a
happens.
couple of things.
It happens. It's hard to like talk and like focus on, you're doing both. So yeah, it happens. It's all good. You're human. Give
Right.
yourself grace. No, give
There,
yourself some grace.
that's what I'm saying. And I'm glad to have a producer who will say you missed something, go back. So I appreciate the help because I will. So hello, April and Synolve. You guys look
Hi,
good.
Nikki.
Absolutely. Let's see. So give yourself grace. Tell us about that. While I'm going through looking, what does it mean? Because we hear that a lot, and I love that. Tell
Yeah.
us from your perspective what that means to give yourself grace.
Giving yourself grace means, giving yourself a pass when you make a mistake. You're human. You don't know everything. You can't do everything. So if you make a mistake, it's okay. It's okay. It's funny how we can be more forgiving and more accepting of other people's flaws and things, but we can't do it for ourselves. You got to give yourself some grace, and watch how you talk to yourself. You're important. You're important, and how you talk to yourself, it matters. and you hear that in your head over and over, why did I do that? Oh, that was so dumb. Don't do that. Try to think of it a different way. Be like, well, I'm gonna do that differently next time. I'm gonna do better. Instead of bringing yourself down, because we do that a lot. Everyone, men, women, we all do that. We do that a lot. And you have to give yourself some grace to make those mistakes, to get your footing, to figure things out, because you don't know everything. If you knew everything, you'd be a perfect person. There's no perfect person walking this earth. Not that I know of. So you have to give yourself those allowances. Treat yourself like how you would treat a stranger. We're kind to strangers, not too kind to ourselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, treat yourself and be kind. That self-talk can be so negative. Nikki, welcome and thank you for being here. That negative self-talk is so harsh on ourselves, and we say things to ourselves that you wouldn't even say to a stranger, right? You would never even say to anyone else. And we really have to be careful of when we're being what we're being, that we're being kind and amazing to ourselves at all times, right? At all times. This there it is. So, Black Guys Life Their Life. We enjoyed your tea blend, Synolve. Enjoying your daily resets too, April. Any favorite nature spaces? Well, thank you for saying you enjoy my teas. Last year I did, for Mother's Day, I did these boxes. And it had herbal teas and a bunch of amazing things that I made. And so I'm glad that you enjoyed them. I'm hoping to be able to get back to that. For me, I love I love walking in the woods. Somebody was talking about chiggers the other day. I was like on the internet saying it was alive, and somebody, no, it wasn't. It was coffee. What's the coffee? What's the Clubhouse? Why do I call them coffee? I always call them coffee. But anyway, it was Clubhouse. I call them coffee house. I was like, oh, but anyway, yeah. I was over on Clubhouse, and they were talking about got off topic, but they were talking about chiggers, and I was like, all you gotta do is put your socks up over your pants, look, and get you some tube socks and just keep on going. But I love walking in the woods and parks. But I am a forager, so I love foraging for herbs. I like going out in nature and looking for. I don't have the mushrooms down yet, so I have to stay. I stay away from all mushrooms because I know some are poisonous, some are not. Yeah, I don't get mushrooms. But I do forage a lot for herbs, and so looking for herbs, trying to figure out what herbs, what they are, and then what their medicinal properties were. And so that's really a lot of fun for me. What about you? What are some of your favorite nature spaces?
Some of my favorite places. Well, currently, it's my front porch, to be honest. Like sitting out on my front porch, the view that we have, breathtaking. You can see over the city and you hear the birds chirping and butterflies going by, and chickens in the background and all the kind. It's beautiful. Just hear all that and just you can zone in on one thing. You can zone in on the chickens. You can zone in on the birds chirping, and it just brings you down. It's like I'm so small in this big world. I'm so small. All this stuff is going on. All this nature around me, and it's beautiful. That's one. But my most favorite thing to do in the world is go fishing. I love going. Love going fishing. I haven't been since I've been here. Hopefully we can do that soon. But when I'm at home in the country, oh yeah, I'm going to the lake. I'm going fishing and getting catfish, perch, crappie. Yes, I love fishing. I got it from my grandma. My grandmother is 101, still goes fishing, and she can tell you where to sit and where to throw your hook in the water and where those fish are. She can tell you. And my mom, she's a fisherman too. And my dad, all of us, we just love, that's like our favorite thing to do. Go and just sit on the water and just it's quiet. And it's a waiting game. It's a quiet thing. It's a reflective thing to sit there and just and then you start pulling them up. Oh, it's the best thing in the world. And then after you caught them, you clean them, you cook them, and you eat them. And that's the best part. So yeah,
that's the best part right there. Fried especially, right?
Yes.
Fried especially. That
Yes.
is the best part. I love some fried fish. Woo!
Yes.
You're singing all my stuff down. And in the oven, like wrapped in foil. And
Or on the grill. Grilled fish is really
now
good
with
too.
recipes.
Yes. Smoke it a little bit. Oh, so good. Can't be fried though. Can't be fried fish. That's the best.
Nah, it's good. I do love bacon. Have you tried? But rosemary. I love rosemary tea, and I know you mentioned that. But have you tried rosemary on chicken?
Yes, that's one of Julie's favorite things that I make. I make
Wow.
rosemary chicken with potatoes and onions, carrots. Oh, it's so good. I love rosemary on chicken. The best. Yes.
See, food is a reset. I'm saying
Yes.
food is another way. When you have a good meal, it sounds the way I know it sounds the way we're talking about things. It sounds like it's weaving and waving, but this is how we talk to each other as family. Y'all notice that? And I want to have more of these conversations where they're not so structured, but where we're just enjoying ourselves and we're just being real and we're just being real family. So when you come here, it's like sitting down and I offer you a glass of your tea, a cup of tea, right? And you get a good meal from the conversations and you feel fed. But that's what it's like when you go and you visit family. And food, this is how, especially as African Americans, this is how we heal. Soul food. It's good to the spirit, it's good to the soul.
Yes.
Right?
It's a great connector. Food and music are universal connectors. You might not speak the same language, but a good meal, that's universal. Just hearing, oh, that's so good. That's universal. You don't have to speak the same language. You don't have to.
All the way down to
music. Yeah, music is the same thing. You can hear a beat and like, oh yeah, might not understand what they're saying, but that sounds good. Those are two connectors that bring people together. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And those are good resets too. Music is a great reset too. Listening to music and dancing and getting that energy out. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Music is it. I love music. I'm listening to these Afro beats. I'm like, ooh, all the way trying to move. I think I hurt my hip trying to move something the other day. So I mean, there's so music and food and that's good. And I mean, because I have already some neck bones and some pinto beans. I'm trying to already. Oh Lord, I'm just saying.
Stop it.
I'm just saying. So that I'm trying to cook because every now and then you just have to reset. You just have to go back I'm not a big meat eater. I love eating. I have days where I just eat veggie, or I eat a little meat and a whole big plate of veggie because I'm more of a veggie type person. But I was raised in the garden. I was raised in Mississippi, so that's just look. You were like the meat was in the pot. So if you ask somebody, well, where is the meat? You gotta meet Jesus. I'm just saying, if y'all know. Look, put a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about church either. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. And streaming from on both channels simultaneously. Like this is so cool. These are these things that connect us. Music, being able to stream and share. I mean, when I told April about being able to stream, she was like, "Yeah, I tried."
I'm on it. Hold on.
I was like, that is so cool. That is so amazing. And I'm definitely really grateful for that because you get to introduce to each other. I get to introduce my people to you and back and forth and that. It's in real time, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
So blind guys wife their life. They're listening, they're driving, and listening, but not chatting so much. So yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you for
listening.
listening and for being here. I think this is your YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
this is yours. All right, good. So now it is in the chat. I know someone asked about that. Let's see, natural hair journey over 14 years. Yes,
Nice. Yes.
that's great. Lisa, share some tips. Okay, don't to yourself. Yes, let's see. Just finishing daylight shift. Ah, much love to you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I know Milton had a question. Let's see. Milton asked, this is the first one. Let's see here. Do you think the younger generation of women have the same mindset as the older generation? I guess when it comes to healing, um, do you feel that this needs to be everything for everyone? I think healing, the way we heal throughout the generations is a bit different. I think today's generation definitely has more tools, right? Because you
Mhm.
can use Instagram and just instantly, where we would have had to pay so much money to see a counselor, and I
Right.
think counselor, seeing a counselor, psychiatrist, or a professional, I think all that can be helpful for healing. But you can also go on Instagram, for example, and just follow
Mhm.
all types of. I was looking at someone and they were sharing some really amazing information about healing, and they were a psychiatrist, a psychologist, and it's like if you type in hashtag healing or whatever issue you may be, anxiety, whatever you might be facing, then all these
Mhm.
amazing things will pop up. We just didn't have those resources. We didn't have those tools, right? If I were to tell my younger self, I mean, we had books you could go to the library, so you definitely could
Right.
do that. And I lived in a small town, so I don't even think we had a psychiatrist or psychologist in my small town in
Me
Mississippi. I don't even
neither.
think that existed.
Right.
And they have way more things. So, like when I was growing up, you did your nails at home. If you were going to get your nails done, I would have had to drive like an hour away to go to a spa. And I know these aren't always the spa days or those things. That's self care. Um, but it's a way to just kind of diffuse, to kind of reset, just kind of sit back. But the only place we could go was the beauty shop. You didn't have a lot of the
Mhm.
things, the opportunities and tools that they have. We didn't have a spa in every mall. We didn't have these many malls to even have a spa. So I didn't
Absolutely.
have that kind. I mean, the thing that I did have was talking to your girlfriend. So you go to
Right.
Walgreens, you go wherever to the store, and you get your nail polish and you get your stuff, and you'd all get together and paint nails or sit around. Now that I do miss, because instead of going somewhere out to pay someone to do it, we sit more in community. So the
Right.
healing is a little bit different. Um,
Mhm.
but I think they just have more resources. But what do you think? What do you
Agree.
think?
Yeah, I agree that way more resources than back then. Like you said, you lived in a small town. I lived in a small town. I don't even think therapy or anything like that was a resource. And then growing up in the Bible Belt, you don't go to therapy. You go to
Right?
church. So um, yeah, lots more resources at your finger. You can get on your phone and just Google whatever and it just pops up. Before we didn't have that resource. We had to communicate with our friends, our family, and things like that. Like nail salon. I don't think a nail salon was even. I don't think that was even a thing until I was like in
I
high
don't think
school.
so either.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You paint your nails at
And
home.
I'm
And you do
younger,
your nails at home.
and I'm younger than you are, April. So I know it
Hmm.
wasn't around when I was. You were in my high school. I was probably in a full grown adult with children. You know.
Right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's more resources that at their fingertips now. There's pitfalls to that too, because there might be a lot of misinformation when you get on these platforms, but there's information to be had and you can go get it. That wasn't the case, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. No.
No, and yes, the misinformation is right, is real. There
Hmm.
are actually, even on YouTube, there are, psychiatrists, psychologists. There are people who actually, there are healing channels that actually exclusively speak to self healing,
Hmm.
mindset, those kinds of things. And so you can find more help than you could have. Even just a couple of years ago, right?
Right.
And so it's very helpful to find support, but you can also build community, right? And that
Absolutely.
can be just as supportive, right? You can build a girly community. You can build a community where you can, talk about hair, and
Yeah.
especially for all of the men who don't have hair, whether they
Right.
shave hair or they're bald. I'm talking about my husband's bald. So I mean, so you can build community, and you can actually, talk to people, and you can actually build a community and a supportive, loving community of people who really, really care about you and are
Right.
really passionate about the work that you do. And
Right.
so, one of the opportunities to really be helpful is to donate to African Dreaming School fundraiser, right? And you can do
Absolutely.
that right here on their GoFundMe. You can help a child go to school. You can help a child live their dreams. Tell them
Yes.
about some of the support that if they donate today, and you can help a young person fix their crown and heal their crown and not even experience some of the traumas that we might have just by being support. What are some of the things that if the community rallies around and decides to support and really throws their support around this project, what are some of the things that you all are going to be able to help these children to do?
So we are going to be able to pay their school fees, because school fees are the fees for the government for them to attend school. So that's one portion. And then they have books that they need. They have paper, stationery supplies that they need. They have uniforms that they need. And we're going to help portions of it to go to a school van. That was the biggest challenge for this particular school, is that their school van has been out of commission for 6 years.
Mm,
So the head mistress, she's going back and forth and picking like she has a small car. So she's going back and forth 3 times a day to
wow.
pick kids up to go to school. And it's a lot of gas, it's a lot of, time. And she loves what she does. And she wants to make sure these kids are in school and getting educated. So she does that. And that's such a selfless act that she does to help these kids and at that particular school. And also the donations, they'll go to helping the moms there, because like I said earlier, there's mothers there. They have a vocational school on this particular campus of this school, so that the young mothers, they're 16, 17, 18, just figuring out life. They don't know how to read, they don't know how to write, so they're coming from different villages to come to this school so that they can learn skills like cooking, like cleaning and sewing, because those are trades here in Tanzania that people pay for, and services that are used all the time. So that is a way for them to make money to take care of their children. And the children, they're in the daycare. They have a daycare facility also. So the children of the young mothers, they're in daycare while their moms are in school learning these trades, so they can take care of their children. And it's a great program that they have. The school is very small, but there's children that is going there in the community, in the local village, that really need the support. $10 might not be a lot in the US, but here that goes a long way. That $10 is like 20,000 to shillings, and that can pay for 3 books for a child. to go to school. So there's lots of things that are going on at the school. They're helping the community. They're helping the village. They're helping young women, young mothers learn how to read and write from other villages. So there are people that are coming from far away to go to school to learn a vocation so that they can be able to take care of their children. So it's a great school. The headmistress in the video, she goes above and beyond for her kids. You can tell she loves what she does, and she's very passionate about what she does and making sure that these kids have what they need so they can go out into the world and be able to take care of themselves, have that self-reliability, that self-sustainability, so they can take care of themselves and their families when they get older. Education is a big thing here, and
And education is important. I mean, it's important to really make sure that we're educating this next generation of people, and that we are, of children especially, and that we are really impressing upon people this and giving people this opportunity to be educated the same way that we have. And so I think we as African Americans definitely have this opportunity to invest in Africa, to invest in the Caribbean, and to invest around the world, not only simply for ourselves, but so that we can reap the benefits of those things by seeing someone else grow and flourish and have opportunities the same way that we do. And so that is truly amazing. I've said this before. I am so proud of African Dreaming. I'm so proud of both April and Julius and the amazing opportunities that they are offering and providing to others by simply having a heart, by simply having a heart to change someone else's life and to do something good, to do something good. You just don't find that in everybody, but you know, they're country in another country. That's what I expect from people from the country. I'm just saying. I just expect that because you know I'm from the country. So that is what I expect. Yes, Milton, that was a great question that you asked about healing. That was really a great question that you asked. And I'm going to have to find, I know you got another question in here, so I'm going to have to find it. Be sure to give a thumbs up to both my channel and African Dreamin channel. I would appreciate it. Tammy is saying, hey, ladies. Hey, Tammy, how are you doing, girlfriend? So good to see you. So happy and so glad you are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate y'all for joining us. We do. We absolutely do. We are so absolutely grateful. Um, let's see where we are. Oh, let's see. Milton says, oh, I want to come back to Milton once April comes here. April comes back. And so, yes, thank you. Hey, Wally, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you for being here today and for supporting both my channel and African Dreaming's channel. We are so grateful and so appreciative to you. Sandra Living, thank you so much for being here. Absolutely appreciate you. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greetings, everyone. Hi, Sandra. Welcome, and thank you for being here. We really appreciate both African Dreamin and myself. We really appreciate you being here and for sharing with us today in this conversation about how to heal Black women. This whole idea of healing Black women is so important and so it's so important and so thoughtful, and it's one that we have to continue to have. We have to continue to have this conversation and to heal ourselves. And something that April mentioned is that self healing, this healing journey is not just for men. I mean, sorry, just not just for women. It's also for men as well. And my husband reminds me of that all of the time. Right? Let us know. And here is Ellen. I think let's see. Here we are. This is Auntie Ellen. Let us know when you arrive safely. Yeah, let us know when you arrive safely. I can talk, right? The word. Snuggle says, "Why do you say natural hair journey when you always have your hair from birth and you are acting like it's something new to you when it's not?" Well, I don't know who Snuggles is, um, but it does sound like a bot. Let me just say that. Let me think of words that I can say and put. Okay, yeah. Let's say this. I had a perm before because
Mm-hmm.
my hair is very curly. You probably can't see it. It probably look like something else when I'm far away from the screen. But my hair is very curly. So the people in my family did not know my hair could curl. So they would always straighten it. And my hair was always long. And you see how thick this stuff is now. Um, they didn't want to fool with it, so they would just dry it out and kept it dry. I
Right.
literally my hair likes to be wet, so I did not wash it today. I washed it yesterday. And I had some so I didn't wet it today. But my hair likes to be wet, so I could really literally wash my hair like every single day. And it it curls. It's like it looks like a whole different stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't know any of that. So we say natural hair journey because for those of us who had perms and we're doing press and combs, those kinds of things on a regular basis, some of the styles, some of the things that we do now, we didn't do then. And let me just say,
Right.
let me just say, because you just opened up a whole thing. Let me just go ahead and say, this is another thing that has caused trauma for Black women because we should not have to. If I say natural hair journey, whatever journey I want to call it, that's
Mm-hmm.
my business. You see what I'm saying? That's just
Right.
it's my business.
Right.
And so I
Right.
shouldn't have why I need to define or I need to make someone else feel comfortable about what I call my journey for myself that's coming out of my head. I don't understand. But we as Black people, we as Black women do, we as Black people do. We have to make the other people feel comfortable about and explain. Because if I see someone, for example, who is more European, because I can't say I'm not European because we all know what happened in slavery. But not only that, um, my my dad's grandfather was European. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so when you look at me, you see what you see. But I'm just saying. And
Right.
so sometimes we don't ask me along, right? Sometimes we don't necessarily know what we're looking at. We call things other than what they are, but that's a whole nother story. Because
Right.
heritage is mixed, and so it's mixed with a lot of things, which goes to show why my hair is different places and different. But that's the whole. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So I
It
don't want
is a journey. Yeah. I was like, it is a journey. It is a hair journey. When you go from relaxed hair, because my hair was relaxed for years. And then when I was like, I wish I would have marked the day that I decided to go natural. I didn't mark the day because I was just tired of because I would do my own hair. I couldn't sit in the beauty shop all day. I just couldn't do it. So I would do my own hair. And I just stopped. I just stopped relaxing it. I was tired. I just stopped. So I would do crochet braids as a protective style. And that's what I did. And it is a journey because you're learning your hair all over. That's another reset. You're learning your hair all over again. Because when I was natural, I was a child. And then, most of my
to.
adult life until I want to say it's been 4 or 5 years since I've been natural. I'm not, like I said, I didn't mark the date. But it was a journey. It was a lot. I felt free, but there was a lot of self consciousness that came with it because I didn't do a big chop. I just kind of, did crochet braids, protective style. I would take it down, wash it, cut a little bit, and then I braid it back up. Because I didn't want anybody to see, what was going on here. Because it was two different textures. It was, I had my natural hair, and it was growing out. So, you don't want to explain that to everybody. And then when I did just finally just cut where I got comfortable enough to cut it, it was about the length of your hair right now, Synolve, but shrinkage is real. If you stretch it out, it looks longer than it actually is. Yeah, absolutely. And I was really subconscious about it, really subconscious. And I remember the day I debuted my natural hair at work, it was picture day for new IDs, and I was like, oh, I just had all this anxiety. And I had to again, give myself grace. Like, this is my hair. This is what it looks like. And it's beautiful. And all hair is good hair. If it's growing out of your scalp, you have good hair. You just take care of it and, let it do what it do. Be free. Do you. So, yeah.
It's a journey. And it is part of the healing Black woman's healing journey, because we have suffered. Hello, Taco Tori. So glad you are here. But we have suffered so much because we have had to straighten, burn. I mean, if you got a burn on your neck now that's still on your neck from you were, and even if you don't have the burn still there, somebody come close to you with a
right.
You. I mean, the whole, it's the whole healing journey. This is that hair healing journey of healing, and it begins with your crown. When we say this stuff about healing your crown, literally, it is from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, because we were told that our hair was not the standard. It was not beautiful. Right. And so even now with the mindset shifts and changes, my husband talks a lot about mindset, Milton Craft, over on his channel. And it's because you got to change your own mind, that when you look in this mirror and you look in this camera on picture day or whatever day you got to go. Because I know the first time I did my driver's license and I had to take that driver's license picture with my natural hair, I was like, oh no, we should be way more. What were we thinking with our hair? And so it's healing. It's healing that from someone else telling you that you're not beautiful, that you're not worthy, that your hair doesn't, look good, or it's not beautiful. And so we miss all those things. We miss all those things. And I don't think that other people really realize what we go through from a childhood when you're in school and, everyone is looking at, other children and other people, and they're, oh, her hair is beautiful and it's stringy and it's long, and you're looking and everybody's looking at you, because I had the barrettes with the butterflies on the end, what I'm saying? In the ball, and at home you're thinking, oh, this is beautiful, and then you go out in the world, because sometimes even even our own people are like, oh, and they're playing with the hair, and then when you look at natural hair, for the longest time, that stigma with natural hair and how it looked and all of that was just phenomenal. And so we really are in a journey, because it's and the biggest part of the journey is inside of us, right? The biggest part of the journey and change is definitely inside of us.
Yes.
Inside of us. But I didn't really document the full day of when I wanted to or when to heal my hair. But I did take a picture from the first time of the first shop of what that looked like. And, it was an interesting journey, because I was doing like you. I cut a little bit and then I let it go, and then I cut a little bit. I was like, well, when you go cut? when you gonna cut it off? Like I'm not ready for that.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. Yes.
Right, I'm not ready
Know
for
that
that.
feeling.
Mm-mm. All right, Grandma. I don't know who Grandma is, but Grandma, welcome. Whoever Grandma is, welcome, welcome, welcome. But I have it's a journey. We call it a journey because it's a journey of getting to know yourself and getting to know who you are and loving yourself. It's a love journey.
Right.
It's a self
Right.
care journey of learning how to take care of your own hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yes.
and learning how beautiful your hair is. And I was telling my husband, like, I don't even know. Like, I didn't even know my hair could curl. Like, some of the things my hair does now, I don't have to necessarily manipulate it to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn that. Like, I didn't, because my
Right.
first time around I was doing a lot of twist outs. And then um, it was later in the journey that I realized, oh, I don't need all these products. Oh, I don't need all that. Oh, I don't need a
Mm-hmm.
twist out. Oh, my hair will just do this or do that. And then not only that, because I love the twist out because I would leave my hair when it was longer just in twist and just I'll take it back and just I
Yep.
got
Yep.
I love twist out. Love. But I look, and that I mean, it's beautiful. Learning
Thank
that your
you.
hair loves and learning what your hair loves, and because what my
Right.
hair loves, and I'm telling you what my hair loves, is different from what April hair loves.
Right.
And knowing that we're not all as African Americans, or we're the strong black one. We're not all one. We're different, and learning to love your uniqueness and your beauty. That's the journey.
Yes. And it's a
That's
beautiful thing when you can get there. It's a beautiful thing when you can get there. We are not a monolith. We are not all the same. We're different. We're different flavors. We got different things we like. Our hair is different. Our bodies are different. And that's okay. That's okay. Embrace your difference because there's nobody like you. Be you. What's wrong with being you? Yeah.
absolutely just look, just be you, just be you. Well, I am definitely loving this conversation, and if you are loving this conversation, then please, if you haven't already, share the broadcast, share the broadcast with a friend, with somebody you love, with somebody you just kind of on the fence about. Just go ahead and share. You know, just
Yeah.
share it, share it. Milton has another question. Milton's always got these amazing questions. Blind guys, why do some women choose not to heal themselves? We know the stigma of the angry black woman. We know Milton's blind guy's wife. They're like, you always have the good questions, Milton. I'm off to drive and listen. Why do you think that some women choose not to heal themselves or just haven't healed themselves yet? Why isn't healing? Because sometimes for me, I watch and even look at myself, and it's like, well, why didn't I heal that? Why are we still sometimes in the same cycles of generational trauma? With all the information that exists, with all of the help that's out there and that's available to us, why are we still wearing the cape? Why are we still talking so mean and hateful, not only to ourselves, but to our children and
Mhm.
to each other? When will we realize? I was just earlier today looking at this thing by it was a post by I cannot think of his name, but I can actually just slip my name my head. He does a lot of financial stuff. Melvin, if you remember who I'm talking about, put it in the chat. But he does a lot of financial. He's a professor. He does a lot of financial posting on Instagram and on Voice Watkins. That's what it is on
Mhm.
Instagram here on YouTube. I think that's his name. But he was saying, why do we continue to glorify a drug culture? Why do we continue to glorify a drug culture that we know has destroyed so many lives in our own community? Why do we continue to allow, because to me, all of this is a part of that. Why do we continue to allow rap music, for example, to denigrate Black women? So it's not just why do women choose not to heal, it's why do men choose not to heal? And why do some men, not all women, not all men, but why do some men and some women still choose to be a part of a culture that's not helpful, that's not pushing us as a people forward? Why are we still allowing Black women to be called negative names and negative words, right? That end in itches and, should be in the garden, right? You don't know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying. Why do
Mm-hmm.
you think that is? Why do you think that we just can't let that go?
Because it's hard. It's hard to change. It's hard to look inside. You can look outside all day. You can look at someone and tell them exactly what's wrong with them and how to fix it and what they need to do and all this. But looking inside yourself, deep inside, and pulling all those things out, that's hard to do. That's hard, and it's scary. It's scary for a lot of people to do. So it's easier not to do it. The short answer, it's easier not to. Um, you can go through your past traumas and things that you experienced and things that you want to put away. You want to put it behind you. I don't want to deal with that anymore. But it's still in the forefront. It's still there. It shapes you. It molds you. It frames your thinking and how you move. So there's a lot of underlying issues that we should address, but we don't. It's easier, like God's construction said, it's easier to bury that and push it down than to deal with it and face it head on. So I think that's a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's hard to just, it's easy to just look over it and just allow
Mm-hmm.
it to just be there and not really address it. I think sometimes too we don't push back enough, so sometimes we don't even know what we're doing is wrong. Like
Right.
everybody else is doing it. Everybody else in where we are in the hood, or we're in our communities, in our church, or we got the ugly, mean, hateful usher. We got the pastor's wife that will cuss you out just like I mean, we all have those have had some of those types of experience. Now, that don't mean every pastor's wife, so don't come for me. And but
Right.
we've all had those experiences, right? The mother on the motherboard, the usher, the
Mm-hmm.
or just people in the community. It's people's yard.
Yeah.
You've been not running their yard. You've been not getting no pears, even though they on the ground. You better not say anything to them because it is what it is. So we always have those people that are, maybe they don't know, right? They'd rather bury it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Very good God's construction. Absolutely. They'd rather bury
Yes.
it and to really deal with it and to really figure out that this takes work, right? That change really does take work and that we can, that we can change. I was trying to put up there it is. There it is. Change takes work. And some of us just don't want to do the work, right? Some of us don't
Absolutely.
to do the work. And so it's important. It's important to really do the work and to really get in there and do the things that we need to do in order to heal so that we don't keep passing on these same generational traumas. Everybody likes to talk about the toxic mom or the toxic parents or my dad didn't do that or my mom didn't do this or I mean moms get blamed. I'm just saying for everything. It's like whatever
Right.
happens, mom gets the blame. But I don't think enough people take the opportunity to figure out what. Okay, I recognize that in her. Now, how is it showing up in me? I recognize that in my aunts or in my uncles or in other family members. And so now the real journey is the one that's within me. The real
Right.
journey it's not her journey that you need to heal. And April alluded to that. It's you. It's what happens with with and for you. That was important. That's what's most important. Snuggles, Wally. Come on, Wally. I appreciate you. When you not, but the vibe is quite a person. Right, we recognize, right? I hear on with the wine, on Wednesday or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Hands in the Dirt. He comes on Wednesdays, Wind Down Wednesday. So after we're done here, don't leave yet, y'all, because we still talking. But after y'all go over and check out Hands in the Dirt. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what that's about. I thought you were having Wind Down Wednesday over on you all. And so this healing journey is important, right? It's healing, and it's important that we are healing who we are, and we are loving who we are. Audrey Willis is in the house. Thank you, ma'am, for coming on in. Hello, thank you for being here. Audrey, I've been looking for you. I was wondering. We've been doing a Black Woman series, and I'm gonna say this all did I did a video that was titled Love Yourself. And so in the video I began to talk about strong Black women. And I thought we'd do a video about that. And that's really where I got the idea to do a talk about being a strong Black woman and how that impacts all of us as Black women. And that ultimately, because if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. So ultimately that impacts us all. And I just really wanted to shout out Audrey to say thank you, because you have sparked a whole conversation that needed to happen about what it means to be a strong Black woman, what it means to heal, how to burn these capes, and how to really and truly love yourself and be yourself. If you want to blame anybody for how we're having these amazing conversations and how so many Black women are going to be healed, I want you to blame Audrey, because we are really here because of her. And I love you, sweetie, and I'm so grateful for you for sparking this conversation.
Audrey is amazing. Audrey is amazing. She's a great supporter, beautiful inside and out. She's always supporting. Shout out Audrey Willis. We love y'all. We love you, sis.
We love you. And it's good to really have that loving community of people who will challenge you, right? Because I'm on here on YouTube in front of you all, but I realize all of you and that's why all of you all in the chat, you have amazing channels within your own right. You have amazing voices. You are doing amazing work in the world, whether it's on YouTube or not, wherever you are, whether it's on Instagram or not, or like Audrey, you're doing amazing, amazing things. And so because we have that community, iron sharpen iron, right? And so because you bring up something in the chat, or you bring up something, then it sparks a whole conversation and then allows us to think and to really think about what we're doing and how we can bring that conversation, because if you're thinking about it, other people are thinking about it. So I just wanted to say publicly how grateful I am to you. And how grateful I am, because this is going to be our third video. I did a video about the strong Black woman, and then we did a panel discussion where 4 of the women, I guess, including myself, or 6, 5, it was total 6 with me. We all got together and talked about it. So you can check out all those. And then, of course, this video with April today. And so I'm just so grateful. This is what community really is, right? Yes. This is what community really is. We all love Audrey. Audrey Willis is amazing. I love you too. And I get the blame for everything, right? 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 You get the blame. You get all the good stuff, right? You get all the good because we are so grateful. Hello, Bernie. Thank you. This has been an amazing conversation. We've had some great questions. And we are just so grateful, right? We're just so grateful for all of you being here. And thank you for the chat because you have made this chat amazing. Salute to Audrey. She is amazing. See, you didn't
Hi,
know.
Ashley.
Hello, Lashana. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Is it Ashley? Right? Yep. Salute to
Ashley.
Audrey. Talk.
I'm sorry.
Tori, thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank all you guys. There's some more people over here. David Corey with the crowd, Gardy with Bernie, Lash's Journey, Hands in the Dirt, um, um, Everyday Life of an OCD-ish chick. I know I've seen y'all in the chat. I can't look at everything, so I'm sorry if I missed y'all. But thank y'all for coming. Urban Gardening Chronicles. Thank y'all for popping through. We appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all.
Thank you. And to Replay Nation, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Urban Gardening Chronicles, thank you so much. Thank you. Gardening with Bernie, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for supporting both my channel and supporting over on Afrikan Dreamin's channel. We appreciate you and we are so grateful and so thankful for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are so grateful for you because you all help us to do what we do, and we just could not do what we do without you. And so we're grateful. So amazing and so grateful. Well, final thoughts. April, share with us your final thoughts about healing and some things that women can do to heal themselves, and also some information about what men can do if you'd like to share that as well. So, and tell us, please be sure to tell us where we can find you and about the fundraising campaign that you have going on there.
Okay, so final thoughts. Give yourself grace. Be patient with yourself. Um, be careful how you talk to yourself. The most important relationship you will have is the one with yourself, and that's the one you're going to have for the rest of your life. So be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with grace. Love yourself. Um, just be that friend that you are to someone else. Be that for yourself. Have an attitude of gratitude, and just love the skin you're in, and find that thing, that passion, that thing that you lost, or that thing you had to put away because you had to grow up, you had to be an adult, and you couldn't do this thing, but it made you happy. Take that, bring it back out, and do something with it. If it's taking pictures, take pictures. If it's going to the movies by yourself, go to the movies. If it's going to get a massage, going to get your nails done, doing your hair, doing your makeup just for no reason, do that. If you want to do yoga and get in line with your chi and all that stuff, do that. Just find something that you love. Like Nikki said, OCDS chick, find something you love and have fun doing it. Um, just be authentically you, because there's no one else like you. You are unique. You are beautiful the way that you are, and the skin that you're in, and you're lovable, and you're worth love, and you're worthy of love, and that's self-love as well. For the fellas, I would say same thing. Find that thing that you love, that you're passionate about, that you care about, and cultivate that. If you like getting in the garden, get in the garden, do that. If you like playing video games, if that's your release, play video games. Just find something for you that you enjoy, and just carve a little piece out of your day. We have so much we have to do. We have so many obligations. We have so many this and that, so many hats that we wear. Just take some moments, some time for yourself. Just a little bit. Just start with that. Just a little time to yourself. Make that your time and focus on you and love yourself. That's most important. And start looking within those things that you don't like about yourself or you have issues with. Start trying to heal. Start trying to identify those things. So the first thing you have to do is identify what it is that's bothering you, or what it is that you don't like, or why this isn't going this way, why that isn't going that way. Find what that is and work on that. Nurture yourself, grow. Um, but you can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok under Afrikan Dreamin. You can also buy us a beer and buy me a coffee. You can buy Synolve a tea and buy us a coffee. And we're also on Cash App, same thing, $ Afrikan Dreamin. We are usually on YouTube. We usually do lives. Julius does his lives, and we do videos on Wednesdays and Fridays. You can check us out there. You can go back, watch all our stuff, see what we're doing. And we love what we do. We're having fun. We're enjoying connecting with a lot of you. All of our people came through. A lot of our people came through tonight. Thank you to the chat. Thank you guys for coming through. We really, really appreciate you. This is such a supportive community. It's so supportive. And since we started, we've grown and got all of these new people and all of these friends that reach out to us, like Audrey Willis, like Lash's Journey, like Hands in the Dirt, Rambo Green Hands, so many. I'm not ignoring you guys. It's just, I'm on the live. And this is hard to do. Lives are hard to do. So my husband, he does it, but I'm a producer. I'm in the back. But I just want to thank all of you. The GoFundMe is still going on. It will be going on till the end of this month, and then we're gonna kind of shut it down. We will probably run it again, maybe in another few months. We haven't decided yet, but this fundraiser portion will be over at the end of the month, so it's still time to donate to the school. And again, that is going to school-age children in primary school from 3 to 5. And then there is a daycare there and a vocational school for the young mothers coming from different villages to be able to be literate and to learn skills such as cooking and sewing and things like that, so they can get jobs, they can take care of their children. And while they are in the vocational classes, the school provides daycare services for their children. So that's what we're doing. And we appreciate all the donations so far. We actually set a goal of $700 and we have passed that goal, but we decided to keep it open just till the end of the month, just in case there was other people that would like to donate. You still have time, and we really, really appreciate all of you. We will follow up on that video as soon as we get all the funds situated into the schools, and we buy supplies, and we'll show you all where your money is going and all the good that you guys help us do. So we really, really appreciate all of you guys, all of your support, all of your donations, all of your big hearts, and the caring nature that our community has shown to us. We really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all don't know. We really, really appreciate you. And the children and the moms, they appreciate you too. So that's what we're doing over at Afrikan Dreamin. Again, you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Thank you so much, April. That was really amazing to hear about all the amazing things that you're doing. And we are just so grateful that you took the time to share that with us and that you're taking this opportunity to really change the world right where you are. If we all just left good footprints and good energy where we are, then we could slowly change the world one person at a time. Good things over here. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I'm going to put you backstage for just a moment and then give a little closing. And so, but I know you're back there, so hang on. Because I don't know what will happen if I take you out. So,
I was thinking.
Right. So, well, guys, I'm just so grateful for all the things that April and Julius are doing over there. And so it's, when you in your heart are really just a good person, then when you go, it doesn't matter where you go, it doesn't matter where you show up, you're gonna show up just as you are. And when you show up as healed and loving and kind, you are going to have the opportunity to change the world and to change the lives of people around the world. So I am just grateful, 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 grateful. Audrey says she is on both channels, so thank you so much. And Audrey, I saw where you said that this was so very informational. I'm trying to find it, but if I don't, I appreciate you saying that this was very helpful and informational. So yes, thank you so much for that comment. It's good to hear good feedback from when you are doing something like this, and so we really appreciate it. Milton is shared buy me a coffee, and so you can head over and buy me a tea over and buy me a coffee to support. I was trying to share my screen because if I can figure it out here, let me see if I can figure it out. Because share screen, let's see. Okay, there it is. Looks like I'm going to be able to share a screen here, and you can actually see buy me a coffee, because some of you all have gone over and bought me a coffee. So now it's saying, let's see, now it's not letting me do it, but I will call your names because I want to say thank you. Audrey will a tea, so I appreciate that. Afrikan Dreamin has bought some teas, and so I appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate this so much. Thank you to everyone who bought coffees for today's broadcast. This has been just such a blessing to us, and I am so grateful. Let me see if I can see. Oh, here it is. So it's not letting me share the screen, but I'm going to try to put up here. As you can see, blind guy, his wife, and their life just bought some teas, and so I am so grateful. I am so grateful for you for that. I am so grateful. And then, as I mentioned, Audrey bought teas. Afrikan Dreamin actually bought teas. That was so nice. TD bought teas. Andel's Homestead bought teas. Philip Waldo Jr. has bought teas. JWBL has bought teas. And Giselle has bought teas. And Blind Guy and his wife, who are always constant supporters, have bought me teas over on Buy Me a Coffee. And so I am so grateful. So I just wanted to show you that, because I want to make sure that I am saying thank you. Well, I am saying thank you to you when you are doing amazing, loving things to me, for me, and for Milton. I just wanted to say thank you, because it really does mean a lot to us. And I'm going to try to figure out how to fix the link so that it shares, but I am new to Restream, so I apologize for that. But I wanted to just express my gratitude. April mentioned how important expressing gratitude is, and it is so important. I am so grateful for you. Restream is not free. I pay a monthly subscription, so thank you. I'm just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so whenever you're sharing a tea with me, or you're heading over to buy me a coffee, that money goes right back into the stream. It goes right back into my channel, so that I can continue doing what I do. And for that, I am eternally grateful. Healing yourself is one of the most important things that you can do. I feel like there is really something going on in the spirit realm where it comes to healing, because I've noticed that this topic is talked about more and more and more on different channels. And when April was talking, I'm actually supposed to record today, either today or tomorrow, the script that I wrote on being you, on being your authentic self. And when April was talking, I don't know if y'all saw me, but I was kind of getting uncomfortable because I'm like, well, you know, man did not reveal this unto you. This is spirit talking and sharing, and things are in the ether that you almost can just touch and pluck it out. And I'm saying that for someone because I feel like I don't know what it is you need right now, but it is just this thing that's happening, and I'm seeing it more and more, that almost before you speak it, it's already coming into existence. And also this knowledge that we're sharing and that needs to be spread about whether it's expatting, whether it is about healing, whatever it is, we are on this same, well, almost on the same wavelength, it seems, where we're all on the same page, that we as a community, it's our turn, it's our time to lift each other up. And that is why you see us coming together so strongly and in such amazing, amazing ways. And this is why you all are here. And this is why healing is so important. The more we heal, the more we can connect as a community, the more we can love each other, and the more each of us has this opportunity to rise, but not only rise, to thrive. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I say this in every broadcast. Wherever I am, I say this all the time. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are brilliant. You are healed, and you are loved. And I am so glad you're here. You're always welcome here over on the Synolve channel. And let me just go ahead and say over on Afrikan Dreamin channel as well. I'm going to bring April back in, and we're going to say goodbye and thank you so much for being here. We love you guys so much. Have an amazing day and be healed. Bye bye, guys. Love you.